Hi everyone. Today we are going to revise the chapter number 9, some applications of trigonometry. In the last class we have already discussed the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. If you didn't watch that video yet, please go and watch that video, then come to here. Okay, now we are moving to this chapter. In this chapter we have to discuss two topics. The first one is angle of elevation and the second one is angle of depression. So first of all we are moving to angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Here is a picture of Qutb Minar, right? It is Qutb Minar and a man is standing beside that tower. Okay, first of all he is looking straight. He is looking straight here and he is raised his head and looking to the top of this tower. In these two views, between these two views there is an angle. This angle is called the angle of elevation. So first of all look at me, and first of all I am looking straight, then I am looking to the top, then there is an angle between these two views. This angle is called the angle of elevation. Okay, now the second one is angle of depression. What is angle of depression? First of all we are looking straight and looking to the top, then there is angle of elevation. Now we are looking straight and looking downward, then there will be an angle. That angle is called the angle of depression. Yes, here is a picture. There is a lighthouse here and a man is standing on the top of the lighthouse. In the sea there is a boat here and he is looking straight to sea here. Okay, then he is looking to the boat. There is an angle between these two views. This angle is called the angle of depression. Angle of depression. Clear? Okay, now these are the simple topics we have to study in this chapter. Now we are going to solve a lot of questions here. Let's go to the problems. Okay, so the first question is, a ladder 14 meters long leans against a wall. If the foot of the ladder is 7 meters from the wall, then the angle of elevation of the top of the wall is option A 15 degree, option B 30 degree, option C 45 degree and option D 60 degree. Now we are going to draw a figure here. So this is the floor. This is the floor and this is the wall. This is wall. And a ladder of 14 meter is leans against it. So this is the ladder. Ladder is 14 meter long. Okay, this is leans to that. Okay, then the foot of the ladder is 7 meter from the wall. Foot of the ladder is here. It is 7 meter from the wall. Okay, now we have to find the angle of elevation, which is we want to calculate the angle here. Okay, so this is the angle theta. Okay, we have to find the value of theta here. So we already know that the cos is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here cos theta is equal to, the adjacent side is 7 meter here. So 7 divided by the hypotenuse is 14. So 7 divided by 14. By simplifying it, 7, 1 7s are 7, 2 7s are 14. So we got that cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. For which value, so which angle the cos ratio become 1 by 2? We know that cos 60 degree is equal to 1 by 2. From this we can write that theta is equal to 60 degree. So the answer is option D. Option D is the answer. So the next question is, the second question is, a peacock sitting on the top of a tree of height 10 meter observes a snake moving on the ground. If the snake is 10√3 meter away from the base of the tree, then angle of depression of the snake from the eye of the peacock is option A 30 degree, option B 45 degree, option C 60 degree and option D 90 degree. Okay, in the last problem we have drawn a figure here like this. We are also drawing a figure. So first of all here is the floor and this is the tree. The tree is 10 meter high. The tree is 10 meter high and a peacock is sitting on the top of the tree. and the snake is moving through here, and we are drawing a figure like this. Okay, here is a peacock, and first of all the straight view and the view of downward, there is an angle, that this angle is angle of depression, that is angle theta. Okay, if this angle is theta, then here also it will be theta. Why? What is the reason? Because they are alternative angles. Okay, now the height of the tree is 10 meter and the distance between the snake and the base of the tree is 10 root 3. Yes, 10 root 3. So here it will be 10 root 3. Okay, now I am taking tan theta here. Tan theta. So what is tan? We have already discussed in the last class. Tan is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. So here tan theta is equal to 10 divided by 10 root 3. Here the opposite side is 10 meter and the adjacent side is 10 root 3 meter. So we can cancel 10 and 10 here. So tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So for which value of tan the value became 1 by root 3? That is, we already know that tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. So theta is equal to 30 degree. We got the answer. Okay, it is simple, right? So the next question is, from the top of a 120 meter high tower, a man observes two cars on the opposite side of the tower and in straight line with the base of the tower with angles of depression 60 degree and 45 degree. Then find the distance between two cars. Okay, let's draw a figure here. So this is the floor and a tower is here. Okay, now here is one car and here is the second car. So first of all, he is looking straight. Then looking to the cars here. Okay, so first angle of depression is 45 degree and the second angle of depression is 60 degree. Okay, then I am giving some names to these points: A, B, C and D. We already know that the height of the tower is 120 meter. Height of the tower is 120 meter. Okay, now I am considering the triangle ABD here. Triangle ABD. Okay, in triangle ABD, angle B is equal to 45 degree. Angle B is equal to 45 degree. What is the reason? Because these angles are alternative angles. If B is equal to 45 degree and this angle D is equal to 90 degree, then here also will be 45 degree. So triangle ABD is isosceles triangle. Angle triangle ABD is isosceles triangle. Therefore AD is equal to 120 meter, then BD also will be 120 meter, because this triangle is isosceles triangle. So two angles and two sides will be equal. Okay, now I am considering the next triangle. Triangle is ADC or ACD. Okay, triangle ACD. Okay, now I am considering this angle here. Angle A is equal to 60 degree, then angle C is equal to also 60 degree. Okay, so I am writing here angle C is equal to 60 degree. So the next question is, from the top of a 120 meter high tower, a man observes two cars on the opposite side of the tower and in straight line with the base of the tower with angles of depression as 60 degree and 45 degree. Find the distance between two cars. Okay, let's draw a figure here. So this is the ground floor, then the tower is here. The tower, height of the tower is 120 meter. A man is standing here and he is looking straight first of all. Then here is a point. It is the first car. That's he is looking there. Then the angle of depression is 60 degree. Okay, then the second car is here and he is looking here, then the angle of depression is 45 degree here. Clear? I'm giving some names here, A, B, C and D. So first of all, I'm considering the triangle ABD. Triangle ABD. If this angle is 45 degree, then angle B is equal to also 45 degree because they are alternative angles. So first of all, I am writing that angle B is equal to 45 degree. Okay, if this angle is 45 degree and this is 90 degree, then here also it will be 45 degree. So 45 plus 45 plus 90 is equal to 180. So two angles are equal, then the sides will be also equal. Two sides will be also equal. So AD is equal to 120 meter, then BD is also is equal to 120 meter because they are isosceles triangles. Okay, hope you are clear. So the first portion, this is 120 meter. So we want to find the distance between two cars. So next we have to find the distance DC here. For that, I am considering the triangle ACD here. Triangle ACD. Okay, I am considering triangle ACD. Okay, so here this angle is 60 degree, then angle C is also 60 degree because they are alternative angles. Okay, so I am writing it here. Angle C is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree, and I am taking tan 60 here. I am taking tan 60. Tan 60 is equal to, that is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is AD and the adjacent side is DC. Okay, so which is equal to AD divided by DC, which is equal to AD divided by DC. Okay, so tan 60 is root 3 here. Root 3 is equal to AD is 120 degree and DC, we want to find the length of DC here. Okay, that remains same. Now I'm taking the DC into the left side, then root 3 into DC is equal to 120. Now taking this root 3 to the right side, so DC is equal to 120 divided by root 3. 120 divided by root 3. Clear? To remove that root 3 in the denominator, I am multiplying the numerator and the denominator by root 3 here. Okay, so 120 into root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Cancelling 3 and 120, we will got 40. Okay, so which is equal to 40 into root 3, which is equal to 40 into 1.732. 1.732. Then what is the value? 40 into 1.732, which is equal to 0. 4 into 2 is 8. 4 into 3 is 12. The remainder is 1. 4 into 7 is 28. 28 plus 1 is 29. And remainder is 2. 1 into 4 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So 69.28. 69.28. So now we want to find the distance between two cars. Distance between two cars is BC. Okay, so BC is equal to BD plus DC. So BC is equal to BD plus DC. So BD, that is 120, plus DC, we got that 69.28. 69.28. By adding this, we got the answer 189.28 meter. So this is the answer. Clear? So the next question is, from the top of a 8 meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degree and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. Determine the height of the tower. Okay, so let's draw a figure here. Here is a building and here is the tower. Okay, the man is standing here and he is looking straight. Then he is looking to the top of the tower and the angle of elevation is 60 degree. Okay. Then he is looking to the foot of the tower. Then the angle of depression is 45 degree. Okay, the height of the building, which is the height of the building? Height of the building is 8 meter here. Okay, so this is 8 meter. So I am giving names A, B, C, D, E here. Okay, here ED is equal to 8 meter, then BC will be also equal to 8 meter, because you can see here the distance are same. Okay, so I'm writing here ED is equal to 8 meter, then BC is equal to 8 meter. Now I am considering the triangle EBC. In this triangle, the angle here, this is 45 degree and this is 90 degree, then the angle C will be 45 degree. Okay. Then this triangle is isosceles triangle. Two angles are equal, then two sides will be equal. So this is 8 meter, then opposite to the 45 degree. The side opposite to the 45 degree is 8 meter. Then here also EB is also 8 meter. Okay, I am writing it here. BC is equal to 8 meter. Then EB is equal to 8 meter. Because triangle EBC is isosceles triangle. Triangle EBC is isosceles triangle. Okay, now I am considering the triangle. We want to find the distance AC here. We got BC here. Then we have to find the value of AB. Okay, for that I am considering the triangle ABE. Okay, now I am considering the triangle ABE. Okay, here I am taking 60 degree, so I am taking that tan 60 degree. Okay, so tan 60 degree is equal to the opposite side. Which is the opposite side? AB is the opposite side and EB is the adjacent side. Okay, so AB by EB. Okay, we already know that tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 is equal to AB. We want to find the length of AB. EB is 8. So AB is equal to, I am taking this 8 to the left side. 8 into root 3. So 8 into, what is the value of root 3? 1.732. 8 into 2 is 16. Then remainder is 1. 3 into 8 is 24, 24 plus 1, 25, remainder 2. Then 7 into 8 is equal to 56 plus 2 is equal to 58. Then the balance is, so the remainder is 5. 1 into 8, 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. So 13.856. Now we can calculate the height of the tower. Height of the tower. What is the height of the tower? Height of the tower is equal to AC. AC is equal to AB plus BC. AB is here 13.856 plus BC. What is the value of BC? BC is also find it here. What is that? 8 meter. Okay, so plus 8, so which is equal to 21.856 meter. This is the final answer. Clear? So I hope you are clear with this. So this is our chapter. So study well and do maximum questions and prepare for the exam, and all the best.